Hi Capricorn, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. In the first spread, we'll look at the situation. We'll see who you were dealing with, who left whom and why. In the second spread, we'll look at the advice for you for this situation. And in spread number 3, we will see who is coming towards you in the near future. We'll look at new love options for you. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the situation, Capricorn. We have strength, clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Six of Swords. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have the Devil on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Leo or a Virgo or pretty much any zodiac sign, perhaps even another Capricorn. This spread right here, Capricorn, is about somebody who did some soul searching, did a lot of thinking, they've gone within, and when they came out on the other side, they realized that it's pretty much done. It's over, there's nothing there for them, and they decided to move on. It could have been you, Capricorn, or it could have been the other person. And I never sugarcoat my readings. That's what this spread is all about, because it was done, right? There was nothing, no spark left, no love left, no feelings left there. It was time to move on, to pursue happiness someplace else. That's what this spread is about. There is no other way, in my opinion, to interpret the spread. Right? The Devil on the bottom of the deck, that is your personal card, Capricorn, unless you were dealing with another Capricorn. And to be honest with you, it's always a good sign to have your own card in your own reading. Perhaps you were the one with the initiative to leave this behind, to call it quits. You know, Strength, the first card that came out is the personal Leo card. You could have been dealing with a Leo. Strength could have been a card of somebody who is holding back. So perhaps you held on to this connection, held on to this person for a while, hoping it will go back to its former glory, hoping it will go through some kind of a revival or a resurrection. But then eventually you realize it's done. You know, the Ten of Swords, clarifying it with the Five of Cups, you decided to finally call it quits with that Ten of Swords because you felt left out in the cold, you felt lonely even though you were in this relationship, right? That was it. With the Hermit, clarified by the Six of Swords, the Hermit is the personal Virgo card. You could have been dealing with a Virgo, but the Hermit is all about going within and doing thinking, a lot of thinking. That's what... If you were the one who decided to move on, that's what you had to do. Perhaps at some point you just kind of sat down and analyzed what was actually going on, right? And yeah, you decided it's time for you to move on. The Six of Swords, this is you moving on. And the Wheel of Fortune is also a card of moving on. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle. So you decided to move on and start all over. Not necessarily with a particular individual, with another person, but, you know, new love will find you, Capricorn. It always does. So with the Wheel of Fortune, you decided to pursue happiness someplace else. Yep, that's what I have here so far. Let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice spread for you, Capricorn. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords. We have the Empress. We have Temperance. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius. The advice is straightforward, Capricorn. It's to heal and move on. It's probably not going to be easy, right? But there is no other way. The only way is forward, right? The most important card in this reading, I think, is the Empress right there in the middle. That is definitely you. Capricorn, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. So remember, you're the Empress. You know, put yourself back on that throne. Relax and move forward. The Empress does not require an introduction. Everybody knows who the Empress is, right? So embrace your inner Empress. Remember, you are the Empress, and it's all going to be fine. You will meet somebody who will cherish you, who will love you, who will put you on a pedestal, somebody whom you could spend the rest of your life with, because the Empress often comes through as a wife or a significant other figure. It's also a mother figure. So the future still looks bright. We have this Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This is a repeat card, right? It's all about moving forward. Spin the wheel. And yeah. The Temperance card right next to the deck is the personal Sagittarius card. You could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, but the Temperance card is all about healing. It's all about patience. It's all about recovering, right? And we also have the Ten of Wands clarified by the Four of Swords all the way to your left. Yeah, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. You know, for some of you, it's even tough to get out of bed. But for others of you, perhaps you need to do some thinking, some more thinking. And it's not going to be easy, but again, you're the Empress, right? The future looks bright. And speaking of the future, let's look at spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Capricorn, here's spread number 3. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Sun, we have the Ace of Swords, we have the Emperor clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and we also have the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries or pretty much any zodiac sign. To be honest with you, Capricorn, it took me a second to put the two together. And here's what I mean. In the previous spreads, using a different deck, we had the Empress, right? And like I said, I definitely felt it was you, right? And right next to that Empress, we had Temperance, right? Temperance is all about healing, but it's also a card of patience, right? And look whom we got here in this spread. We have the Emperor, the missing piece to this puzzle. It makes total sense. And like I said, it took me a quick second. Whenever the Empress and the Emperor come out in the same spread, that means you guys are divine counterparts, right? It could still be the case here. So the Empress is finally welcoming the Emperor into their life. That's what it kind of feels like. Very symbolic, so symbolic. And it may shock you, it may confuse you at first, it'll be hard for you to believe. The Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, I think that would be you. You see how there is a person, actually a silhouette of a person in the left bottom corner. And that's going to be you when you meet this new person. You're going to be shocked. It's going to be hard for you to believe, or perhaps you've already said goodbye to your love life. And here comes the person. Here comes the Emperor, right? The Emperor is also an Aries card, and the Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge. The Emperor often comes through as the future husband or the future significant other figure. The Emperor is serious, right? If the Emperor says something, they always do it. They always deliver. They always keep their word. They always come through. The Emperor is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is one of the two aces in this spread, right? We got the Ace of Swords here as well. The Page of Pentacles to me personally is the most serious page out of all 4 pages. I don't mean to insult the remaining 3 pages, but the Page of Pentacles always talks about long term. Yes, this person is just testing the waters with you, but this person is looking for someone to settle down with, somebody to get serious with. And they are also very loving with that Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is a card of genuine, authentic love. The Ace of Swords to the left from the Emperor belongs to the Emperor. This is a very decisive energy. The Ace of Swords is a card of a new beginning. It could happen very suddenly, right? With the Ace of Swords, it's something like bam, and it just happens. The Ace of Swords is also a card of somebody who does not play around, somebody who does not fool around. You will know exactly what to expect with this person because they're going to tell you with that Ace of Swords. They're going to be very straightforward, very honest, very direct with you. And perhaps that could be kind of contributing to the fact that you'll be shocked with that Seven of Cups. But the Sun card, yes, we're going backwards. The Sun is the personal Leo card, by the way. But the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of clarity. So at some point, once that confusion kind of settles down, once dust settles, you'll get crystal clear that this person is the Emperor, your Emperor. Right? The Sun is also the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about happiness, joy, success, feeling on top of the world. So yeah, the missing piece to the puzzle. Capricorn. And it's going to happen very, very quickly, unexpectedly. And this person will shock you. This person may even rock your world, right? This whole situation will turn your world upside down a little bit. But again, once you kind of realize what's actually going on, I think you'll be really happy. Okay, so it was worth waiting for. It was definitely worth waiting for. Alright, Capricorn, so that's what I got for you for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing June. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.